And there are some fascinating things that I learned that you could use to increase the speed of your book release. And if you want to write an ebook, you could actually pretty much finish an ebook within 24 hours using the strategies that I'm going to talk about. All right, how to create and write a chapter of a book in a very short time. So how do you do that? That's what we're going to talk about. So fascinating thing that I'm really excited about sharing, because I had a unique opportunity to study book writing for the last 10 years. And there are some fascinating things that I learned that you could use to increase the speed of your book release. And if you want to write an ebook, you could actually pretty much finish an ebook within 24 hours using the strategies that I'm going to talk about. So this is not like something scripted. I'm going to figure out on the way how to do this. So I'm going to decide on a topic on the fly and then come up with that and then share it with you. So what do you want to talk about? What do you want the book to be about? So for right now, what I'm thinking, what are the biggest stock market crashes in history? This is what I was talking about. So let's say you open up the video, and typically when you open up video, you will see show transcript as an option and toggle and say toggle timeline. And you just copy the whole thing. Okay. And then what you would do is just paste it here. Okay. So you could say video 1. Okay. Create a summary of this of the below video transcript. Video transcript in less than, I don't know how many words this is, so I'm going to actually as we are doing it together, I'm going to create a Google document and find out how many words this video is. So you could basically go to a Google document, paste it, and then you could look at, where do you look at? Tools and word count, and it will tell you 749 words. Okay, that's what we have in the video. Okay, 749 words, reasonable number. So not in less than 700 words, or less than 500 words. So in 500 words, create a summary of the below video summary. By the way, you have to vet your data, right? So it has to be, the data has to be vetted by you. So now it's actually giving you a lot of data on that. Okay. As it's doing, I don't want to wait around, right? You're like, I'm like you watch a lot of TikTok and Instagram. I'm kidding. But anyway, I don't want to wait around. So because of that, I'm going to look for more details. Right, so the history of the United States 5 crashes by Scott Nations. Okay, interesting video about something. By the way, I'm not recommending that you pick the video. I'm recommending that you use this idea to create something magical, right? So what you do is, I'm sure it's done with this thing. Okay, so it was not able to create a lot of content because there is a maximum length 797 here. If I increase this number, it will be able to create more. Because I have a paid version, and DaVinci that model has like more money, so probably they don't want you to spend a lot of money on it. By the way, it is completely free if you're using chat.openai.com, because so many people are actually using it. It's out of capacity, it's not able to support you. But just to give you an idea, you could go there and do it for free. You don't need to pay for this. Okay, so you have the summary there, and you could let's say you have an effective summary there. You could have this thing pasted there, and then just copy the thing, the summary that you got, and you could say the same thing for this thing and create a summary of the below video transcript in less than 500 words. And now I'm going to increase my wording to 1,700, so I could get a better data. Model maximum contains 4,000 tokens. How are you requesting 5,000 tokens? Prompt, please reduce your prompt. So basically, content length is 4,000. So which means that we have to reduce it because we have a lot of text, and not temperature, but the other one. So I'm going to reduce the length to 1,300. But you get an idea, right? What I'm talking about here. Maybe it's going to work. It's not going to work. So I'm going to reduce the length again to 1200. But again, you get the idea of what we're doing. Still not getting it. Okay. Oh, because the video itself is long. That's the problem. Okay. So just to give you an idea, right now it's capable of handling only 4097 tokens. I don't even know what token is. So it's the it's a quantity measurement, obviously. And so I'm going to get rid of some more content here for us to make sense and for us to create a summary. It is creating summary now. Do you see that? And you could use that. And these limitations are going to go away. By the time you watch this video, maybe this limitation is not there. You'll be able to do like bigger text with Google's. Google is releasing its AI and Facebook is releasing its AI. Everybody is releasing their AI. This is mostly associated with Microsoft, Chat GPT, although it's an open source system. So here's the thing, you get a summary, right? So you get that summary. And that's not the important thing. You got two summaries from two videos. You learned how to create a summary from a YouTube video, which is pretty awesome. You could actually record a video using that, or you could create a create a video script and use videos. You could do a lot of things like that. But that's not what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about something really, really cool in a second. Right. So now I'm going to tell you, so I'm going to keep the old summary. So summary 1. Okay. Summary 2. And by the way, it might not be capable of handling all these things. So here is create chapter, create a chapter of my book, on book. Chapter name, The Big Crash. Theme, biggest stock market crashes of the history. Chapter protocol. Why, what, how, what if. Summary, action, summary. So what it means is, basically it will write for you in a format, and you will see what I mean by that by the time I finish it. By the way, it might not be able to complete the entire chapter because of the text limitations, which we can play around. There are other ways to do it, but I just wanted to give you, create a chapter of my book. Chapter name is The Big Crash. The Big Crash. Let's call it Biggest Crashes. Okay, so it's more interesting. Theme, biggest stock market crashes in the history. Chapter protocol, this, and then submit. All of a sudden, okay, hold on. So you could say summary 1 from summary 1 and summary 2. You just need to say summary 1 and summary 2, so this way to understand it has to take it from there. Okay. It is very little content picked up. Like instead of taking the whole content, it actually took, but it actually wrote it in the format, as you could see. Like the US stock market has seen some of the biggest crashes in the history, and then it created a summary. This is not good enough for a chapter of a book, but if you adjust the number of words and if you come up with a different protocol, effective protocol, I mean, you can use this protocol, but effectively you could say words like, probably I didn't communicate that clearly enough, summary 1 and summary 2 with 2000 words, right? But right now it's not capable of doing like 2,000 words. So you need to figure out how to do segment by segment right now, but eventually you'll have the capability, or I don't know about a capability of creating like 5,000 words at this time. So you probably need to summarize the ideas even further and then ask it to create a chapter, and it will create it for you. So that's how you create a chapter. Like, but the bottom line is it can understand the order in which you want to talk. I specifically asked for why, what, how, what if action summary, but it went for what, why, how, what if action summary. But it kind of got it, right? It kind of understood. So if you look at it, like if it feels natural for you, your stock market has some of the biggest crashes in the history, ranging from Black Monday in 1987 to Panic 1907. Each crash was caused by different factors, from corporate trust or high frequency trading. The crashes were caused by a variety of factors, such as overvaluation of internet technology stocks, subprime loans, excessive leverage, algorithmic trading. Each crashes had unique set. Do you see that? So it makes like intelligent sense. Like it makes sense intellectually, and like it flows naturally for your mind too. And you don't need to have this words like what and why. You can just get rid of that. And if you have more content about it, and you could specifically ask only for what, and it will provide you what, and then you could only for why, and it will give you why. You could ask for only for action, it will give you action. Like that, you could formulate and create the first chapter in a very, very short time. And if you are creating an ebook about crashes in how to survive in a stock market crash, then that book can be done in 24 hours and release it, get your customers, and get benefit from that. That's how you create an ebook using Chat GPT right now. And this same prompts can be used for creating ebook on any of the AI systems, because they should be able to understand this. And this is only level 1. Since we are out of time, I'm not going to share level 2 and level 3, but in the future, you ask me what you want to learn, and according to that, I'll share more and more ideas on how to use Chat GPT or artificial intelligence, AGI, generally speaking, artificial general intelligence, to build and scale your business. See you tomorrow.